FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
What can we, the folks outside of Iran, do to help the Iranians overthrow the hardliners? Now, that's easier asked. Well, let's hear what you have to say about that.
Well, you know, it depends what you mean by overthrow. Let's start there. If you are looking for a new revolution in Iran, you can stop holding your breath now, because it's not going to happen. If you're looking for dramatic political change, greater democracy, greater freedom and openness in Iran, then that is something that you can actually do to promote. But the way to promote that is through greater dialogue, greater diplomacy between the United States and Iran. The problem with Iran right now is the economy. This is a country in which 70% of the population is under the age of 30, 50% under the age of 25, and it's a country in which the literacy rates just for women alone is at 90%. And indeed, 60% of the college degrees go to women. Incredibly sophisticated, politically and culturally, technologically savvy, globalized, plugged in to the world, as we've seen. And yet it's also a country that has a 26% inflation rate, annual inflation rate, an unofficial unemployment rate that reaches about 40%. This is a country that has been isolated from the outside world for so long that it has allowed the regime to entrench itself in a way that it certainly would not have had an opportunity to do so had it had access to the global market, certainly, and into the international community. You want to change Iran, stop isolating it. You know, what I always say is that a tyrant stays in power by isolating his people. For 30 years, we have done the tyrant's work for him in Iran. So open that country up, open it up, force that country open, whether they like it or not. And you will see a different kind of Iran. Regime change is going to be a very slow, gradual process. It's going to happen, but it's going to be a slow process. It's not going to be a sort of an overnight thing, as some people, I think it might.